Welcome to Sharice's Pieces of Magic. Want to hang out? I thought of something. I'm about to make some liquid culture, LC, and you need like prints or something to put into your LC so that you can make more mycelium, right? Mycelium is the fastest way to grow. So I make my own LC, and then I put the prints in it, in the mycelium, and it turns into mycelium, like a lot of it. So that's what I'm going to do. This is white enoki, and it'll be growing pretty soon, and it's full. It's ready to go. And this is morel, and it's ready to go. So I was thinking, and out of these particular myceliums, and you don't want to buy them, well, I just thought of something. I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if you could just put a little bit of water in it, get your syringe out, right? Look at this, I'm not even ready yet. Get your tools out, right? Have your tools ready. And some clean water. So I'm going to test this theory. And like always, get some icy, put on my hands, clean up, right? Make sure your tools are clean. Yeah, the only worry I have about this is not being able to get the needle in far enough to get the water. So let's try. I am absolutely green at what I do. I have no idea what I'm doing. So when it works, I'm so happy and excited again, and I just start doing stuff and growing. I'll show you what I mean here in a few minutes. So the first thing you want to do is grab your tape, because we're going to name it. Always name it. I always do a tab so I can peel them off real easy. And this one's name is going to be the morel. And dates are good too. Alright. Let's get this party started. We are going to get some clean water. Name our syringe so we know what it is in the future when we decide to use it. Right? Okay. Wow, that was easy. The top came off pretty easy for me this time. It usually doesn't. Make sure that your needle's on there good. Get yourself a good amount of water, I think. I put about 4. I'm on the 4 line. And I am going to put this in the morel jar. Oh my goodness. And I don't think it has to really stay for very long either. I wouldn't think so. Get your little tip in there, like so, and try to suck some out. Like I said, try. There we go. There we go. Ah. We need a little bit more water. So you have enough of it to suck out. And push it back. And hopefully you get something out of it. Now, if you have bags of something growing, I bet this would work better. Well, I can't quite reach it, but that's the idea. So I'm going to leave that in there for a second. We will do it in a bag. So I'm going to grab myself another, you know what they say, at first you don't succeed. Right? And we're going to call this one Giant Blue Oyster. That'll be it. I hear that this stuff's really good. Giant Blue Oysters. I don't think I've ever had them before, but I'm about to. I have some growing, and I hear that they taste really good, and they're good for you. That's for sure. Finding out the possibilities. Okay, so I'm gonna grab me some water real fast. That should be good, especially for a bag. I like growing them in the bags because all you have to do with the oysters is you put a couple holes in the bags and you water that part of it, and they just grow out just like that. And I'm really excited about this. So let's go get the bag. I am so funny. I was close. It's King Blue Oyster, see? And look at this. I mean, I only did this like a few days ago, and all this mycelium growing in it already. Look at that. It's beautiful. I get so excited. So excited. So what we do is find a place that you want to get your your culture, whatever, from. So where's a good place? I see a really good place like right there. See all that goodness? I'm gonna take off the tip carefully. Careful. Looks like a lot of goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just, I'm so excited. So pick a place, right? Just put in a little bit of mycelium. I mean, where that, yeah. There's gone already. Oh yeah, just like that. And you know it's in there, so now we're going to suck it back out again. Guess I gotta find it. Turn it practically upside down. Oh. Like I said, I'm new. I don't want these holes to be exposed because I know that the king blue oysters grow out of these holes, these two little holes that I have marked. And they'll find these little tiny holes. Wow, look at that. And they will grow out of there. Wow, look at that. Ooh, I don't even know if I need to find a spot for it. Sorry about the silence. I'm kind of like another one. Okay. Oh, we really just didn't have to do that because this has its own. Oh, that's. I put a hole in here so that it could freeze better because I've been finding out that the bags that I didn't have holes in them to breathe, and this port's not enough for them. And so I started putting holes in, like just right on the rim, so that air could get to them, and it makes a lot better. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a place where all the water will seep to. The idea that I was having was that you wouldn't have to put your syringe in and out, like I just did. And that would be less of a chance for any kind of catan getting into it, because you know that this is all really good mycelium grown. the corner. Yep. You know what they say. When it's wicked, there's a way. I'm just cleaning my stuff. Because I am determined to get this. Because I'm out of the blue oyster mycelium, and I want something to go in my LC, my liquid cultures, when I get those done. So, yep, I am determined. There we go. And then get some of that down there. And you know that there's something in that. Maybe I'm way overthinking this, but I think there you go. I can put this baby back so that we have ourselves some more blue oyster. The king blue oyster. Now I could save this into the fridge until I'm ready for it. Or I could put some in some agar, make sure it's not contaminated first. That's an idea too. And I'm going to fix this name. And there you have it. So tell me your thoughts and what you think in the comments, and I'll get back. Okay, so the second piece that I wanted to show you is I got so excited. I got all of this hemp, and I know that mushrooms like straw, they like woods, especially in I have a sawdusty. I have oak right here. Gourmet loves that stuff, so I went and bought myself because I didn't know how I was going to turn it into sawdust, so I don't know. This says chop. I don't know if it worked too hard or if I just got to do it mix. Yeah, I'm probably going to break that thing real fast. But that's okay. And I already pasteurized my dirt. And I was reading someplace and it said that the dirt you always have to pasteurize no matter what is like any kind of dung. So that was in the oven. Yeah. And I'm getting ready to use it, and I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to also show you what I have been up to lately. I sound like a child. Lately I have been concentrating on my gourmet mushrooms, and I got my lion's mane. Those are the holes that if they start to dry out, then I just feed water in through there. There's my other lion's mane. And this blue king oyster really surprised me because I only did this maybe 4 days ago, and it is popping. It's got so much mycelium all the way through it. It's going to find these holes right here, grow out of them, and we will have some king blues. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I get excited about this. And wow, look at that. I'm just amazed. And then I have other things ready growing through here, my gourmet. And I was failing at the bags pretty badly. Look at this. That's my morels. Wow. And I'm so that I figured that out. Nobody tells you that those ports up there isn't enough. They're not enough. I started putting bigger, breathing holes so that they could breathe as they, the mycelium grows. And that is what I got. Finally. And there's the hole right there. I give it a little breather. I let it breathe. The mycelium grows, and then I could take him out of the dark places like this. And I'll have more else. They already started popping. I'm so excited. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be a cooking girl. And the same with these. I have a lot of gourmet going on. This is so awesome. Yeah, I use my pillow sheets to cover them. So next, I'm going to make some liquid cultures. And I want to show you how to do that. So here I have my little glass all set up clean, ready to go. And I think I'm going to do at least a few of them. So let me set this up so that you don't have to wait on me. I'm in these all cleaned with the Icy Cold Bowl, 70%. The reason we use 70% is because it doesn't evaporate as fast as others would. And I like doing it this way because you'll put these into the pressure cleaner, the pressure pot anyways. So you're gonna fight off any type of contaminants that may come in the way, and all contaminants will be gone because you're doing one at a time. I'll show you what I mean. So it's only 3 ingredients. You're gonna have your peptone, soy peptone. You're gonna have your malt, and you're gonna have your honey. And I'm gonna swipe each of these with the honey. As soon as I get the lid off, I'm gonna use this side. This is all you need. It's amazing. So I just sweep it on the side of each glass. So I'll do that real fast for you so you don't have to wait for me. My life story. Okay, see, just a drop. A drop is all you need. And it makes your liquid culture mix nice and clean and transparent so it doesn't turn colors. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to grab the pep tone for a little peps. Put a little pep in that step. Let's see. And I'm going to use this side. It has a little tiny spoon on it. See that? And I'm going to hit each one just like that. Don't need very much of it at all. And I was thinking about this, and you know, the people that would really appreciate this is, and my cousin and I, we were talking the other day, and she started talking about the preppers, because you make your own. It doesn't take very much to make your own liquid cultures. You keep in the gourmet mushrooms. It's healthy for you. You know, people who like to store their water and set up for mayhem, just in cases. Those kind of people. I think they're smart personally. If I could, I'd dig under this house and make it another house. And we would have gourmet mushrooms all the time. Buttons, the blue and pink, and just all the oyster family. And there's so many of them, you know, and the morels. It's incredible. So that's what we got so far. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the mold. And just a little bit, a little dab will do you. This is all you need. See. Yeah, whoop. We'll see where I'm at. Just a little pep in the step. That's all you need. And mushrooms love this. They just absolutely grow so fast. Obedient. Nutritious. Lion's mane. You got that. There's a whole fad going on. Where did I leave off? There we go. Yeah, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I've learned Seriously? So now I'm going to check and make sure that I got them all. That I didn't accidentally miss some. Just these 3 ingredients is right here. It's amazing. And they're all a food source. Yep. That's what it all look like. And our next thing is that we are going to boil some water and we're going to put it in the glass. And I got over here going. And ready to go. That's how everything mixes up and gets clear for what you're doing. And I don't know how much water we're going to need in this, but it started to boil. This water will probably drip all over the place because that's what it does. See that? And so now we mix them. Just like I'm doing. And that's pretty transparent. That's really clear. That's what you want. Mushrooms like sweet things. So that's the reason for the milk and honey. Or you could use Carol's light syrup and then the peptone. And then I make these myself. I have all these lids. Start putting the lids on. Yep. And they look like that. Transparent. And make sure that you have your breather hose, the quartz. And make sure all these guys get on. These on the top of the lids. You could use cotton, a special kind of cotton, the wool. You could use the wool to do the same thing. And they will look like this. And that's where you're going to inject it with your spores. Okay, then so for extra protection, I am going to get some tinfoil and I'm going to cover all of these up. I always say shiny side down. And if you've ever watched any of my videos that has anything to do with tinfoil, you know what I'm about to say. It's because this side has a film on it. This side don't. So shiny side down on this. Make it like that. And cut these in half. Real fast. Squeak. you can have with us. And find the superhero. Shiny side down, just like that. Hopefully you can see all this that I'm doing. Make sure that the tops are on good and tight. So, because we're going to pressure wash these, my goodness. You're gonna put them in the pressure cooker for about 15 minutes. Once the pressure cooker gets to boil, once it gets to the 3, if you have a pressure cooker like mine, I'll show you what I mean. And we are walking. So we put them in the pressure cooker, and when this gets to 3, you turn down the heat, which I usually do right here. I turn it down to about 3, and then I will put on the timer for 15 minutes, and when they're done, they're ready. And all you have to do is wait for them to cool off. And once they're cooled off, I usually wait till the next day to start inoculating. And that'll be on the next program. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the next part of the magic. We're going to make sure there's enough water in there to boil, or for the pressure IV. We're going to bring over all of our jars over here, and we're going to start putting them in. And I don't know if this will fit 20, but let's see, let's try. It probably, yeah, it looks like it will. And the reason I like doing it like this, instead of one big batch at a time, I put them in singles. I can't even talk. Singles at a time, because this is what sterilizes them, and then you don't have to worry about, contam, and that's awesome. I love this work. I'm going to have gourmet mushrooms all over the place. I'll be giving them away. Everybody gets a gourmet mushroom. Make sure that they sit in there nice and proper so that they don't fall over, Try to keep them straight up and down since it is a liquidy. And I am going to put on my pressure top. I love this thing. I'm going to push this thing down so that it'll keep all the air in. See what I mean? 1, 2, 3. So that pushes it in. And then I'm going to turn this all the way on high. And I'm going to wait for that little gauge right there to turn to 3. Yeah, that'll take a minute. And we are there.